What's going on, guys? Sin for the win here, and we are back with our franchise mode as the Detroit Red Wings. And stopping here, we've been simming, still scouting, and stopped on the retirement. So Kunitz did indeed retire, played his last games in a Red Wings jersey, and helped us compete very hard. Seidenberg retired as well. I got him and Wisniewski. Their ages confused when I was getting into the playoffs. I thought Wisniewski was the older one, but it was indeed Seidenberg, so he retired. And Kindle retired as well at age 31, but he dropped down to 75 overall. So, I mean, we played him in a couple games in the playoffs, and then he just decides, hey, I'm done. I mean, jeez. All right, so that was the retirements. That was the retirements for our team. Now let's check around the league. Joe Thornton and Patrick Marleau, they retire the same year. Different teams though. But yeah, Joe Thornton, Patrick Marleau, Hank Sedin is gone. I guess his brother decides I'm gonna give it one more one more year with Vancouver. I don't know, guys. Zetterberg, Tanguay, Hartnell, Koivu, Kunitz. Yeah, we know Kunitz. Gianta, Kronval, Burrows. God, good riddance because of that salary. Ridiculous. I was doing, I told you guys I was doing an off-screen Vancouver one. He's like signed for like $4.5 million, dude. He's terrible. It's what the hell is freaking Vancouver thinking? There's Jarrett Stoll. That should pretty much tell. Oh, Paul Martin and Joel Ward. Okay, sometimes Joe Ward. I've seen Joe Ward play up until he was 40 and like retired at 79 overall. It was pretty impressive, but he retired pretty early in this. Well, for him, 2-2. All right, then that's pretty much it. Then we just get into Sean Thornton, blah blah blah. Yeah, Tanner Glass, I see, and then Steven Gianta as well. Retires the same year as his brother, Joel Lundqvist. Does he not look like Henrik Lundqvist? Are they related? Someone wiki that or something like that. That's crazy. I look at him and he kind of looks like Henrik. Maybe I'm just being a little insensitive to the Swedish people out there saying you all look alike, but you kind of looked like him. Luongo retires, Miller retires, Backstrom retires, Howard retires, Holmqvist, don't know him, Telkvist. All right, and then a few of these guys. Klimmy, wasn't he? Oh no, I think we had him for like a minute, but not. Okay, but the big one is, the big one's Luongo, Miller, Backstrom. Howard didn't matter too much. Oh wow, Backstrom really declined. Oh, he's 40. Okay. I didn't know he was that old, really. Oh crap. Well, I mean, at this point, I didn't know he was that old like right now. That's crazy. All right, so that takes care of retirements. And yes, indeed, I want to thank you guys as well for someone said release another video tonight, and I said, you know what, if this gets 20 likes, I will. You guys gave me 20 likes, so I saw it and I literally jumped on, got a record for you guys, gonna release it. Might be a bit of a late release, but you know what, I think some of you guys might be up for this. All right, so now it's the draft. All right, so we're not gonna be trading up for picks or anything like that. We have so many assets. It's gonna not a quiet draft because we still have good picks, but we're not gonna have like the multitude of picks that we had last year. That's fine. Last year's our big draft year. This is just a normal draft year. We made the playoffs, so I mean, we're not going to have the greatest pick. I mean, I don't know if we can. I don't really think we should move up. We moved up last year. I mean, where's our pick at? Like what? 16th? That's not bad, man. That's we could still get we could get like a top 6 guy out of this, and we scouted a lot of forwards. So I mean, I'm just going to sim up to our pick. I'm not going to try to move up or anything. I like what we have. We have so many assets, and yeah, we'll see here. Let's see who got picked. What the hell? A top 6 enforcer? I would have moved up for that, to be honest, man. What the hell? That's the coolest thing I've ever seen. No, seriously. That is by far one of the coolest things I've seen this year. I'm just checking out who got drafted. A lot of top 9s and top 6s. Okay, never mind. Well, yeah, actually. Green top 6s can be solid top 4s, man. So that's pretty decent. This guy, Veleno, alright, this guy has been a bust for me. I got him on my Vancouver one. That guy busted so hard. Maybe I somehow played him wrong. But Gravel, I don't know about him. This guy, Smith, he gets wicked good, man. So, I mean, that'd be cool to trade up for someone like that. But we're not really that kind of team. But I wouldn't, maybe we could do a draft and trade with that guy. What, would they want to trade him away? Who picked him? I know that guy's... And an offensive defenseman would be cool to have Vancouver. I don't think they would trade him. I don't think that. I'll check after the draft. Let's just focus on drafting right now. I mean, that's just I don't want to make any rash decisions here, so we're just gonna focus on drafting. Let's make a pick before my freaking time runs out. I could always call a timeout, but no. All right, talking too much, man. What the hell? We could get a goalie. Don't really. No, we have no. We have so many goalie prospects. Center playmaker. I would go for a center playmaker. We don't have that scouted, but I know he's not gonna be no NHL top 6 or AHL top 6. This guy, I don't know. I don't really recognize this guy's names, and I'm not gonna just like look for guys I recognize to know they get good. That feels kind of cheap. Plus, I like to learn. You know, let's learn. Let's see where this guy goes. Center playmaker. Why not? Center playmakers are always good to have. Let's get him. See what he turns out to be. Give me a solid yellow top 6. That's actually not bad. Yellow top 6 is pretty damn solid for that pick. See what I mean? We got a top 6 where we were. We didn't really need to move up. And I don't know if we have a second this year. It doesn't matter. Let's just sim the user pick. We either don't have a second or don't have a third. I can't remember. I think it's, by the way it's simming, I'd say we don't have a second. Okay, we have a second. Maybe we don't have a third. Or maybe we have both and I'm freaking hallucinating because I don't remember. I play so much NHL it all starts to mold in together. What's going on, guys? We're here with our Be a Pro center sniper. Grinder. I see a grinder. I think I gotta go with a grinder. Center grinder. I love grinders. I freaking love grinders. Who am I kidding? Give me that grinder. It's green high scouted bottom 6, so he could be a top 9. Like if he's a yellow or a green. No, he won't be a green top 9, but give me a yellow top 9 out of this guy. Red top 9. That's still good, though. For a grinder, that's going to be 3rd or 4th, guaranteed. So, beautiful. All right. Let's go to the 3rd round. Maybe, is it 4th? We'll see. It is, though. Okay. When the hell did I trade picks? Oh, yeah, it's from, like, years to come when I thought we weren't going to be a good drafting team. Yeah. Oh, well, that's the problem. That's the problem when you play too much. Oh, we can get another grinder. Do we want another grinder? Should we look at one of these power forwards? Well, the thing is, we don't have these guys really scouted. And I would... okay, bottom 6. Guaranteed bottom 6 for two-way forward. No. I think I should pick up another grinder. Grinders are always good to have, man. They're great defensively. And why not? American grinder. So, this could be another top 9. He's probably going to be like a yellow bottom 6, but it could be a top 9. Red top 9. There we go. Another red top 9. So we got 2 red top 9 grinders in the 2nd and 3rd round. That's actually really good. So I think what we have a lot of prospects that are, they're supposed to be top tier guys for us. In this draft, we picked up 2 guys who are going to be, some of those depth guys for us, which is just as important. Depth forward, especially grinders, super important. It'll save us, some money in free agency, especially in the future when our cap is going to, take some hits and things like that. Saving money on, in this system, guys you could play on your 4th, 3rd line is amazing, especially if they have good defensive stats, man. If you don't have to go out and shell out, 2.5 to 3 for a 3rd liner, or, even like 1.5 to 2 for a 4th liner. If you guys have guys in the system for like, 2-way deals, you could save. It's every little bit counts is my point. Now, right here, there's an offensive defenseman or a sniper. I'm going to just grab an offensive defenseman because I don't see those too much in drafts until years back. 7th defenseman. So, I mean, that's nothing. I mean, offensive defenseman as a 7th defenseman, he's just going to be a minor guy. But maybe, I think offensive defensemen, they can help out, minor teams. Or forward. They help out forwards a lot. So to have a guy like that in the minors isn't too bad of a deal. But, I mean, the other guy was, a sniper? It's you're picking your poison between a crappy offensive prospect or a crappy defensive prospect. We just picked one. AHL top 6 exact. Nah, I'd rather. Well, these guys are both exact. You know what? Yeah, no league interest. Wait a sec. I should maybe go with the guy with a high league interest just to see. Because these guys are only going to be AHL. I mean, maybe their depth, 79, 78. But for two-way forwards, that's pushing it to be on your NHL team. For injuries, it's okay, but it's pushing it. I'd rather go for the high league interest guy because maybe this guy's going to be listed as bottom 6 red. Red bottom 6 for NHL. No, he's red top 6. So, yeah, nothing great, but that's what happens sometimes in the later rounds. Especially as the years go on, I've noticed. As the years go on in the draft, you find less and less gems in the later rounds, which kind of sucks. I think it should, but then again, you have so many less players in the draft. They have to randomly computer generate dudes. So, yeah, I can kind of understand it. So I think probably in the future, after this year, like after the first, yeah, after like the first like 3, maybe 4 rounds, I'm just gonna sim the rest of the draft, because I mean there's no point just picking up guys who are only gonna be AHL. I mean there's really no point in that. So we're gonna do that. I'm excited to see what this Novoseltsev guy is. Oh my god, I pronounced the name correct on the first try. Woo! That's a good omen, man. That is crazy, and it was a difficult name too. You see that? I like it. All right. Sim to resign phase. Let's probably get this done in this video as well, and then yeah, we're gonna, like I said, we're probably gonna make this into a couple videos long, because I know our guys won't jump until after the free agency, and we want to see what's in the free agency. So I'll give you guys a chance to chime in, and then we might even not even get to the simming in the next video. Maybe I'll do a short video of like, okay, here's where everything stands now. Let's do it. Okay, so anyway, contracts. Let's see who we have to sign. Oh my goodness, Stone. It's going to be a big one. He's going to want money, but I will pay him because he's going to be great. Here's the time where... Yep, Stone and Larkin. All right, guys. So here's big signing here. Okay, DeKaiser. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 years for DeKaiser. I'll take Larkin. I want to actually no. 4 years for Stone, yes, but Larkin I want to take up till. I think this is a guy who's going to be he's our captain. He's going to be first or second line for us from now until the end, basically. That's how I'm looking at it. We can always trade him later, but we're not going to trade him in the next few years. So I'm thinking, give this guy the big money, and then he'll set the precedent so that when guys like, oh yeah, in the system it won't matter, but when guys like Foote, Patrick, other guys are ready for their NHL contracts, we can kind of line it up around there, you know what I mean? So I think... Oh, Patrick, yeah, we already have Patrick signed. Oh, wow. 75 at 19. Wow, okay. Can he play AHL next year? I don't know. Anyway, let's sign, yeah, let's do the big one first. Let's just go by overall here and sign Larkin. I think I'm going to give him, how much? Let's see. Ooh. So it doesn't look like he's going to go up too much, but to get this guy for, you know what, maybe I should just do 6 years. To take him up till he's completely done growing. Yeah, I think that's a smarter option. I was thinking about giving him like an 8-year deal, but that, take him up till he's 29, which is he's still smack at his prime. But maybe I want to reassess. You know what? I think I'm gonna reassess. Definitely do like a reassessment. 6 years for only this much. That's a really good deal. I'm gonna give him. You know what? No, I want to save money at the same time. I think he deserves $5 million a year at least for 6 years, but since he's giving it to us, fine. All right, we'll pay you 4.750 for. Looks like he's gonna be basically a second liner for us for all times. Now this guy, we're going to give this guy 4 years. Looks like he's still creeping up, so as you can see, maybe he gets 1 or 2 over, like maybe this guy gets to 89 overall, but I think that's pretty much it. As you can see, his salary creeps up a bit. He should have a really strong prime though, so let's sign him for 4 years, take him up till he's 30 at 5.750. Yeah, that'll get him for 4 years. And again, we're paying him like a second liner, basically. Pretty damn good. Hansel, I don't know. Do we sign Hansel again? At the same time, I think we maybe need him for another year. He's listed to be third score. Whoa, what happened? Oh, yeah, nothing happened. Yeah. Wisniewski, I think we, top 6 to be top 4, but a potential top 6. So we could drop. His defensive stats are good. He's great for us in clutch situations. Do we sign this guy to another year? Maybe. I'll hold off on that for now. Shahan, we got to get back. Shahan, let's see. Maybe just 1 year to see when he's done growing. You know what? No, this guy... No. Why give him a 1 year to see where he's done growing? This guy's a guaranteed third, fourth line. Let's give him another 4. Let's line him up with... what's his name? Stone. We'll line him up with Stone. Give him 3 mils for 4 year. I don't know if he'll accept that. Let's go for 3.150. He'll accept that for 4 years. That's solid. Third line. He's a third liner, and he's going to be a strong third liner. And he could, and as you can see, he could go up to that, the next line and be okay for us, as we saw in the playoffs. So that's a guy. This is a good versatile guy to have. Shahan, Winnick, don't know. Antanasiu, definitely. Same thing, 4 years for this guy. So we're signing a bunch of guys to 4 years because it'll take them up to when they stop growing. 4 years, this is a really freaking good deal for this guy. 4 years at that price, really good. Wow. Third, fourth line, guaranteed guy. Mantha, okay, now this is a big one. I might give this guy 4 years, or I might give him less to kind of... Let's see, if I crank him up... it doesn't look like this guy gets much better, He's still listed to be fourth line. Do I want to sign? I don't want to sign him to the full 4 years because, do I? Not really. I mean, this guy looks like he's just gonna get replaced. I don't know. You know what? 2 years. We'll do 2 years at a time for this guy. 2 years at 1.250, fourth liner, red elite, not panning out the way we want him to. That really is unfortunate for that guy. It's like previous years, just doesn't grow. This guy's still listed as depth forward. Like, what the hell, Yurko? You're 25, 82 overall. How are you still depth? Grow! He was 83. I guess that was just not, actual growth. All right, let's advance a day here. I'm going to advance a day. I'm actually taking this a bit more slow because we had big signings to do. But then again, I don't think we'll run into cap trouble. But at the same time, what if there's a freaking star in free agency that we want for a few years, waiting for our center prospects to get better? Got Larkin, got Anthony, got Shahan, got Stone, got Mantha. Yeah. We're giving Mantha a little bridge contract. I could have signed him for 4 years, but if I was looking at his price, that's still, in my experience, still indicative of how someone turns out. So, I mean, when I was looking at that, it didn't look like he's going to become anything. So give him a little 2-year bridge deal if he doesn't, jump up to a second line by that time. Or maybe I could have given him 3 years to do 2 years and then we'll trade him, but I don't know. It doesn't look like much, so I mean, we could even trade him this year. Hansel. You know what? Let's see. How are we looking for defense? Boom, oh, Sergachev, 87, beautiful. So, DeKaiser, Sergachev looked like our top pairing. Yeah, we still need some help. You know what? I'm going to get Wisniewski for 1 more year. If anything, he'll be top 6. Yeah, he wants a bit of money. That's fine. There we go. 1 year for 3.75. Beauty. Smith. How are you, Smith? I don't know. I'll hold off. Definitely Marchenko. Okay, now this guy, maybe a bridge deal for this guy as well. Well, now he looks like he's just going to be top 6 guy forever. And I think he had decent... Yeah, he had good defensive stats. So you know what? 4-year deal for this guy. Line him up with the other guys. Yep, 4-year deal. We can get him for relatively cheap. 1.35 for 4 years. It's great for a player like that. Sproul. Ooh, offensive defenseman, top 6. Listed to be minor, top 2. So you know what? Let me give him a 2-year deal to take him up till when he's done growing. He wants... So I don't think he'll accept the 2-way, though. If it's... You know what? I'll crank it up to there. Maybe he accepts the 2-way for that, but I don't think so. Because if it jumps up to asking price $1 million, that generally means he'll take a 1-way contract, even though it says interest in 2-way contracts, because it's only for 1 year. But I'll try this. I might be wrong. We'll try to get that for Sproul. So if we have 1, 2... Yeah, we only have 4, and then some guys here that... And we're still waiting on Yulson. We need Yulson. We'll probably have to sign some guy. Hickets. CRV. Need Foot. Yeah, Foot's... Ooh, he's getting better quick. There we go. 70 overall. What did he start at? Like 64? All right. Foot's getting better. You know what, Smith? I guess we'll sign him. At the same time, though. 1, 2. Then we're going to have Wisniewski. That's going to be 3. Then we're... Marchenko. Sproul, he's listed to be minor unless he gets a jump. Then he'll still be minor... Yeah, we'll sign Smith for a year. It'll say, you know what? No. There might be someone better. I can't make that guarantee. Of there definitely being someone better in free agency. So we'll sign this guy for 1 year plus depth. I think we'll be back in the playoffs, so depth is always good to have. So we'll do that. Okay, here's one. Okay, now Mrazek. We have to sign him, basically. I think we have to sign him. Kokkonen might be good enough for a backup, so I don't think we'll need Kemper. Yeah, I think Kokkonen might be good enough for the backup. Then we have other guys. So you know what? Release Kemper. Thank you so much for your service. You did great. Sign Mrazek. Now 4 years would make sense for him. That's what he wants. He wants $5 million. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like he's gonna hover around his same overall. So he did great for us in the playoffs. But let's get him for as low as we can, so that will help out his trade value a bit. So 4.750 for 4 years, we could get that. It's an if, though. Caro, this guy's listed to be backup, only 1 more year to grow, but AHL stuff is good. Could take away from this Van... Yeah, this guy definitely grew. Okay, yeah, so he grew being scratched. We learned that. Okay, you can grow being scratched if you're listed as other goalie. What's he going to be? He's still listed as other goalie, but we do need Luukkonen. He's still... No, Luukkonen's fine. He's still in the juniors. Yeah, let's just sign Caro. Backup. I mean, I doubt he grows that much in this year. He's going to be... Well, he's listed to be minor goalie, which is weird. But whatever. It's going to basically between these two who I start. Someone was saying this guy can get relatively good, which is okay. Let me sign this guy for just 1 year. We could just have him scratch the whole time. He wants nothing for a year in a two-way contract. It's no big deal. We'll just do it. There we go. So he gains some morale anyway, too. So, yeah, Kokkonen, he's either going to be a minor starter, or if he jumps up, he'll be a good backup for us. So, there we go. And Luukkonen, we're waiting on that guy. He's going to take a while, but that's fine. That's actually, we have him lined up well. We have a 26-year-old that we might be trading off. Kokkonen coming up, who's going to be the most solid backup ever. And Luukkonen, who could either be that more solid backup or the trading asset. Kokkonen and Luukkonen, they're kind of interchangeable in that. We could do whatever we want with them, but we're not there yet. Okay, let me advance another day here, see what I have to work with. I'm taking this a bit slower, but don't worry. I am going to show you guys the free agency in this video. It's just now that we're I consider us now a playoff team, we got to start paying more attention to salary cap, and we got to make really smart signings. We got Marchenko, we got Mrazek, we got Sproul, Brendan Smith rejected, doesn't think this team has what it takes to make it. Well, let me tell you something. We lost. Yes, I'm going to say this. We lost to the Stanley Cup champion. Wisniewski? You dickhole! How you going to do me like that, Wisniewski? After all the compliments I gave you. Oh, my goodness. Maybe what he meant by the last year playing. He meant the last year playing on this team? I don't think so, Wisniewski. We're getting you. We still have... Yeah, we have $30 million to work with. Wisniewski, you're coming back on this team. Come on now. And yeah, we still need to worry about Hansel. I don't know about Hansel. See, the thing about Hansel is maybe we need him as a spotter for like another year. But what if there's someone better in free agency who's slightly younger? That's kind of where I'm at. But the thing is, can I really take that chance? If we want to get back to the playoffs, we'll need Hansel. So I think we sign Hansel for a year just to be careful. So I'm going to do that. All right, we'll give him 1 year. We don't have to give him that much. We can give him, that should get him. Unless he's going to be like, winning team. All right, Wisniewski, come on now. 1 year, we'll pay you over, all right? We'll pay you 4.5. Just get back on this team, Wisniewski. Come on. There we go. And where's that Smith guy? What a dick. Yeah, no, Winnick. I don't think we'll need Winnick. Well, how good is he defensively? Actually, sorry. We need Winnick. Holy crap. Yeah, we'll pay. Yeah, I'll try to get him for $2 million, but he might be like, I want a winning team too. So we'll see. 2 years. That's so weird how those guys are like, we want a winning team. Bro, we got to the second round of the playoffs, man. What are you talking about? All right, we'll give this guy 2.5 for a year. That'll be fine. There's no big deal. 2.5. We could easily afford that. He should get back on the team for that. Hell yeah. Okay, this guy needs a 4-year deal as well. So, looks like this guy's just going to be solid depth for us, as you can see. But that's what we expected him to be. We weren't expecting... He's listed to be top 9, so he could be interchangeable 3rd and 4th line. The way his salary's moving, it doesn't look like it. And he's still listed to be 4th line, but he's been growing solid there. So, whatever. I like this guy. He's a homegrown Red Wing. That's why I like him, man. We're doing a lot of this from within. We're keeping guys that we basically have started with or have drafted. That's what I really like about doing rebuilds. You get to know your team. Tangrady, I think you're done. Yeah, you're nothing. We can get someone better as depth. Bye. Sorry. Sorry, Sproul. It was past his time. All right. Torrey Mitchell, good riddance. Don't have to hear about Torrey Mitchell complaining about ice time anymore, guys. Hallelujah. That's probably the best thing that'll happen in this video. I could end it right here. Peace. All right, no, but seriously. This guy, Nastasiuk. Yeah, we'll sign this guy. 4 years, take him up to... Oh, no, he wants a 2-year deal, so... Yeah, he can get a bridge contract when this is up, a 1-year bridge. So, yeah, if we give him the 3-year 2A, it looks like he's listed to be 4th line, so, Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe. Lashoff, I don't think so. This guy didn't turn out to be anything minor top 6. I mean, no. I'm just thinking if there's any reason for me to keep this guy. Yeah, technically for the AHL team to do well, but if we have depth guys, we can just keep our depth guys down there. So, nope. No one cared about him anyway, so good. Laredo, same thing. Dorito, bye-bye. You're outie. If your belly button's not in any, then I'm outie. All right. Sambrook. Elfstrom, they're 20. No, I mean, they're 20 and they're not 70 overall. I like my AHL guys to be 70 overall. Top 2D in AHL, two-way defender. I mean, no, not really. I mean, yeah, they needed to be ready for the AHL by now, and they're not. So nope. I like to have my AHL team no one below 70. I mean, obviously, if you don't have enough guys, they'll put in guys who are below 70. But you know, whatever. You don't really have to worry about those guys. All right. So what we're looking at for forwards. Let's just wait from the sign. I'm just seeing if there's anyone else we need to offer a contract to. It doesn't look like it. All right. So let's step back here. Advance a day, see who signs and see who doesn't. And this might be a longer video, but that's fine. I want to make sure everything's good. All right, there you go. Hansel, I knew it. I knew he was going to be like that. Winnick, okay. Bertuzzi, okay. Okay. Yep. Hey, all right. So the only holdout is Hansel, and I don't really want to take the chance that someone isn't gonna be there in free agency. You know what I mean? Like, plus if that person's there, we're gonna have to pay a lot more for him. But at the same time, money is not really a huge issue. Is there anyone coming up? I don't think. No, Nolan Pack. There's no way he's gonna be ready for second line, right? I don't think so. And I kind of don't want to rush this guy, especially because everyone's saying to play him on the wing, and I will probably do that. We'll probably start playing him on the wing because his faceoffs are 60. Yeah, he's a winger. All right. Patrick's a winger from now on. He's a winger. Yeah, we don't have any other centers really coming up. Yeah, we drafted that one guy, so that was good. This guy, but he's nowhere near. Ooh, actually, we need to sign this guy. I think 20 years old. I don't think he. Actually, no. We don't because I think when they're not signed like this, he'll still kind of get better as roles in other forwards. So I think he still gets better. Yeah, I think he still gets better even because if we sign him, we'd have to play him in the AHL. And at 65 overall, that might hurt him. You know what? Shit, You guys will have to let me know about that. But I think because what's happened, I mean, we had that goalie last year. We left him scratched and he got better. If we don't sign this guy, he'll play somewhere, right? That's what I gather. You guys can let me know about that. But I think he'll jump up if we don't. And next year we could sign him and play him in the AHL. I think he'll jump up to at least a 70. So we'll try that. If not, trade asset. You know, if we ruin him, we ruin him. But at least we'll know. You guys can let me know if you've had any experience with that. But I think that's pretty much it. Let's try to sign Hansel. Let's do it. All right. Yeah, he's not going to decline this year. So, okay, 1 year. We're going to give you 4. Did I try to give him 4.5? No, I tried to undercut him. Yeah, we'll give him 4.5. All right, 1 year for 4.5. I don't think he'll not sign for that. So, yeah, take it. Take it or leave it, buddy. And I guarantee you, when I've gone through all this trouble signing him, and he'll sign on the last day, and then we'll jump into free agency. He's still rejecting, man. Holy. I don't know, guys. I can't take the chance, though. I want to go back to the playoffs next year. I just can't leave it up to... You know, we could always trade, though. Big risk. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. This is a huge risk. I'm thinking... No. I was thinking something a little too crazy. Like, I'm thinking we don't sign this guy. If there's no one in free agency, we trade picks, like first rounders and, you know, excess prospects for a second line center. I don't know, man. It seems a little dangerous. Or if we go for the rental, a better rental than. Yeah, you know what? We're doing that. This is very risky to do, guys. I'm taking a huge risk here. And we'll have to give up some stuff if it doesn't pan out but Hansel doesn't want to play here. I've tried to pay. I'm not going to pay him like $5 million and stuff like that. We can, but I'd rather check to see what's in free agency. All right, so we can always sign this guy in free agency. There's nothing that says we can't sign him here in free agency. But I want to see what's here. Like someone like a Kyle Turris or a Brock Little, 30 years old. Someone like Kyle Turris, no way. 7 years, we're not giving that dude 7 years. But a Brock Little, 3 years. Maybe we'll get him for 2 years or maybe 3 years. You know, we play him for 2 years, then we trade him. I think this is a smart thing to do. Like, see, there's Hansel, here's Little. He's better. He's a playmaker. You know, he'll give us a little bit more offense. So you guys let me know about that. Turris, I think that's too much, man. He's 28. It is, you know, we are maybe kind of that team to sign a guy in his prime, but at the same time, we got that top 6 guy, although he isn't a guarantee, of course. But do we sign this guy? and we have him and Larkin battle it out. I don't know. You guys let me know. I'm kind of leaning toward Little, but if you guys convince me about Turris, maybe we'll go for him. Maybe we're that kind of team now. We sign a guy who's 28 in his prime. We have a good five years of him, and then we could trade him. Or 5-6 years of him. We can always trade him. Yeah. That's what I'm looking at. Oh, Vlasic. Someone did say get Vlasic. So wait a sec. Do we get him? We do have a lot of defensive prospects, so I don't really think we get this guy. I mean, yeah, sure, it's cool to get him, but then will we be taking playing time away from our prospects? Oh my God, why is Vlasic here, Sharks? Come on, man. He wants 6 years. That's enough. No, 6 years at 31. I think that's way too much. Carlson would make sense. 2 years at 28. That would make sense. So, yeah, that's what I'd be leaning towards if I was looking to sign a defenseman. If we want to get back to the playoffs, signing Turris or Little and Carlson maybe makes sense. Kane, no. And look, I was paying attention to this time, so I don't want to hear any snippy comments calling me out for not knowing about Tendered. I see you there in the comments section. I feel your fingers ready to call me out. That sounded a little dirty. That's all right though. Any goalies? I don't think we'll need a backup. I just want to see the pool. Craig Anderson. Yeah, there's Kemper again. So let's hope the dude Kakinen is ready to be backup. That would be cool. I'm hoping he is. If not, we could always sign Kemper again. He was great. All right, so that was it. You guys let me know about free agency signings and stuff like that. In the next video, we'll probably do all that and then sim to the end of it and then see where all our prospects are. And then I might even end it there so you guys can chime in more about that, how to develop a team. I don't know. We'll figure out when we get there. This is already getting up there in length. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Thank you again for those 20 likes. And here's your reward is this comprehensive video of our draft and re-signing period. So thank you guys as always for your support, and I'll see you in the next one.